Hello guys, welcome back on my robot framework tutorials. In previous videos, we stepped into what robot framework is in software testing and how to get it installed on your PC. In today's video, we are going to set up our robot framework environment so we can definitely build our first test robots. Let's go there. All right, welcome back. First of all, we need a tool to line down our robot instructions. I'm obviously talking about an IDE such as VS Code or IntelliJ. So when you cut one install, therefore you open your IDE, go to extension path. Actually, currently we are on VS Code. You go to extension path and search for two plugins. The first one is Robot Framework. So you got the select the first one listed out, which is the robot framework language server. So this is the one that you need in order to have the robot framework syntax parser onto VS Code. Click on install, and so it's done. Install. So the second one to search for is Python. Okay, click on it and install too. All right, so we got it installed, the Python plugin installed too. So now let's go and see how to install these two plugins on IntelliJ. Okay, we are on IntelliJ. So on IntelliJ, what you need to do is click on plugins part, and you have both. So actually I have already installed both of plugins, so you can see them listed out here on downloaded section. So what you will do is the same: install the Python and the robot framework language server plugin. So I think now we are ready to launch our first test robot. Let's go then. One more steps, guy, before going directly to the creation of our first test robots, I need to tell you about Webdrivers. Actually, as you can see on my screen, this is the definition of a Webdriver as a remote control interface that enables introspection and control of user agent. But let me break it down to you. Webdriver is merely like a bridge, okay, between your tests and the browser. Okay, so the WebDriver, it drives the browser by sending your request following your instructions. So it helps in automating some manual task that a human being should have done. So this is actually what a WebDriver is about. So we have WebDrivers for almost every browser. Okay, we have the chromedriver. Okay, we have a WebDriver for Firefox, and another one for Edge. But the Edge ones and Chrome are the same, as both are based on Chromium. Okay, so guys, as we are going to use Chrome, let's download the Chrome driver. Okay, so select the first results. If you are using Chrome version or newer, please consult the Chrome for testing availability. Yes, we click on this link, and a new tab is opened, and we are going to use the stable version of our Chrome driver. Okay, I'm on Windows 11. Okay, so I will go for this version of the driver. So just select the one that fits your operating system. Okay, so download it. Now, after downloading your Webdrivers, just create a folder on your computer file storage and put it there. So the final step to do is copy the path to your drivers and set it in your environment variable system. Okay. So select the path variable. Alright, as you can see here, I have already defined the path as a variable into my environment. So I'm able to launch now my test robot as I want. So do the same and see you in the last section of this video. Let's continue with VS Code. The purpose of the robot is quite simple. First, we open Google Welcome page in a Chrome browser. Then we type in some keywords for searching. Similarly, click on Enter button to validate the search. Right after, we make no action within 5 seconds to being redirected on results page, then close the browser. Okay, so let's create the file. Select the language, robot framework. Alright, so let me save it. Tests.robot. All robot framework files have .robot as extension. Okay, so first of all, we need to declare the libraries that we will use. The famous one in software testing is Selenium, and the Selenium library in robot framework is called Selenium library. Okay, now let's define the test cases. Okay, so after that we will give a name to our robots or our test cases. Our first robot test case. Okay, now we will line down the instruction of our robots. First of all, we open the browser by specifying the URL google.com. After that, we specify the browser, Chrome browser, and as said, we will input a test. Okay, so here, as you can see, to input the test, we need the locator. Okay, the locator of the fields and the tests that we will type into that field. All these will be explained in depth in next videos. Don't worry about that. google.com. Okay, so here is the field. Inspector. Okay, this is the locator of the fields. Copy this and go back here and paste. So the keyword to search for is robot framework. After that, we need to press keys. As I said, after type in the keywords into the field, we need to simulate a click on enter button to validate the search. So we press enter over the same text area field, and in robot framework the enter button is called return. Okay, now the next step is to wait for 5 seconds in order to be redirected on result page. So let's use this instruction, sleep 5 seconds. That means that the robot will not do any action within 5 seconds. Okay, the last one, we will close the browser. Okay, now we are done with our first robot instructions. Now let's execute it. Okay, now we can test it out. I think we specified correctly the browser Chrome and URL HTTPS. Okay, it's working. So as you can see here, I specify that the Chrome is launched by an automated testing software, but it's in French. Okay, so as you can see here on the terminal, our test passed successfully. And if you want to see the report, you can click on this, control click on it and see the reports. Okay, you can even save your reports as you want. Okay, so that's it. Thank you guys for watching and see you in next videos.